assure you I do not.
There's no way a sane person could hold those views unironically.
What does it mean now? What on earth does it mean to hold a view ironically?
You're avoiding my questions.
2 sugars, was it here?
No sugar, thanks. Admit it. You're being antagonistic.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm serious. We should close the borders. We're full.
What do you see out there?
I'm not playing your games.
Mum? What do you see out there?
Fields.
Out there?
Fields.
Kate,
And out there?
Fields and a forest.
I will not be patronized in my own home. Now sit down and have an adult conversation.
What about out there?
That's the road.
And past the road?
Fields. Now, scrambled eggs are out for you, dear.
That would be lovely. Thanks, Mum. So we're full, are we? You and Mum have just moved to somewhere that's in the middle of nowhere. There's not a soul as far as the eye can see. And you think we're full.
You know perfectly well I was not talking about physical space.
Really? What were you talking about?
Jobs, work. There's not enough for the people who are already here. Immigration's only been making it worse. Let's focus on getting our own affairs in order, and then we can concentrate on fixing everyone else's problems, like we used to.
Like we used to. You sound like a recruiting campaign for UKIP.
They make a lot of sense.
Semi-skimmed or full milk on your cereal, dear?
Semi-skimmed, please, Mum. They're deluded, Dad. They've got one policy.
Yeah, but it's a good one.
It's perverse.
I think it's very sensible.
Or coffee?
No thanks.
I went into town the other day, and it was like going on holiday to the Algarve. But instead of sun, there was rain. Instead of seafood, there was a roundabout. And instead of beautiful architecture, there was a man with no trousers on having an argument with a postbox.
Read Dennis out of this.
Face it, if we get overrun with foreigners, how hard-working British people are supposed to find work?
If you can't find work because someone who doesn't even speak English is more employable than you, immigration isn't your biggest problem.
English workers are better, therefore demand more pay. These people live 20, 25 to a house and charge peanuts. Most of them are illegal and therefore outprice the market. It's vile.
How do you know that?
Well, I'm not uninformed. I presume they also have newspapers in London? Or have you and your liberal bunkmates evolved beyond straightforward journalism?
Yes, we have newspapers. But I tend not to read the ones that tell lies.
It's like crossing up now.
Breakfast is served.
Mum, isn't this a tad much?
This isn't the feeding of the 5,000, Penny.
Well, I didn't know what you wanted. I wasn't sure that you still like the same things. So, but I made everything. That way we can know for sure.
You could have just asked me.
Well, the thing was, there may be things you haven't tried, and so there may be things that you like, you didn't know you liked. Hence, I wouldn't have got the answer I needed.
Well, it's thorough. I'll give you that.
Forgive me, but when did breakfast become so complicated?
Tuesday, there was a memo.
Well, bon appetit, guys.
Oh, but
Bon appetit. Bloody
Chad. Now, speaking of jobs and work, did you finish the light switch in the bathroom?
Not yet.
It has been a month.
Yes, I am aware of that.
The famous hard-working Britishness part.
That's it! I've had enough! Out! is my house and I will not be spoken to this way.
Aha, you finally accepted I'm right.
Oh, far from it. You're all taunting and condescension. I've had enough. I don't care if you would accept you're wrong or not. I want you out of the house.
Oh, stop it! The last place this should be happening is at the breakfast table. It's not civilized. Now, calm down, sit down, have your breakfast, and we'll resolve this problem later.
You started it.
Catherine!
Sorry.
Don't I get a sorry?
William, after breakfast, light switch, and the phone.
Fine.
Oh, bollocks!
Oh, what is it now?
You just reminded me. I need to phone Simon from work. We've got a lecturer from the Shanghai School of Economics coming in the next few weeks, and his visa still hasn't been approved. I was supposed to check in with administration before I left. Oh, cockwomble. You're sure the phone's not working? Yes. No matter. I'll just use my mobile.
Oh, can't it wait until after breakfast?
I'm sorry, Mum, but it's my arse on the line if this doesn't get sorted out. I'll be quick and then I'll be totally relaxed for the rest of the weekend, I promise.
Very well.
That girl has no respect. Annie,
Yes?
don't you have anything to say?
Oh, well, she has changed. But she's probably surprised how much we've changed.
I haven't bloody changed.
Oh, come on, Bill. Aren't you glad to see Kate again after all this time?
That's not our daughter. She's been Londonified. Turned into one of them, what do you call them?
That's still our daughter. We just didn't get to see what happened between then and now, that's all. I don't know why we didn't see her, but hey, that's her business, isn't it? She'll probably tell us all about it when she gets settled down. The important thing is, she's here. She came back for your 60th birthday. You mean a great deal to her. She does love you. Why else would she come back?
I think she's just hedging her bets.
Oh, don't be so cynical. Just be nice. Now, we're here to celebrate your birthday. All this is for you.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get signal. You have none in this house. Honestly, I've checked. Everywhere.
Eat your breakfast and try again later.
Okay, but... Okay.
Try and get it done as soon as possible.
Thanks, Mum.
So, Kate,
Yes?
I'll get that. He says his name is...
Fish.
Fish?
Is that your first or your last name?
That's my name.
What, like Pele?
I'm sorry about this. I thought this place was empty. So, I just...
What made you think that this place was empty?
Assumption?
The door was unlocked.
We're all here now.
Excuse me, Mr.
Fish.
Mr. Fish. Can we help you at all?
No.
Right. Oh, cup of tea.
what I mean is, what are you doing here?
Standing. Talking to you.
But you have no idea who we are.
I have time.
No, what I mean is...
What she means is, why are you here?
I'd rather not talk about that.
What? Well, I don't care what kind of animal you are. You're not welcome.
Here's your tea, Mr.
Fish.
Fish.
Really?
What? Oh, did you want one too?
Is everything okay?
Not really. A strange man has just charged into our house without explanation.
I'm going to give you to 3 to tell us why you're here before I throw you out.
Oh, Bill, that was so aggressive.
1.
No, you can't throw me out now. She gave me tea.
I'll drink that.
2.
No, you can't throw me out there.
Why not?
Or die.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Okay. Fine. For the last 24 cycles, I've been living in Savak, Manchester.
Where?
Savak. That's Savak, Manchester.
That is Corby Wood.
Mine sounds better. Anyway, we were about to perform the annual goat sacrifice.
Bring forth the promised.
Crown Shaman Deerstalks Rubberbrook led the proceedings. She instructed me to deliver the goat to the sacrificial altar.
Oh dear, that sounds dreadful.
Deerstalks, Riverbrook.
Yes, although many of the other elders called her Carol. I know not why, but mine was not to ask. Anyway, I led the goat down the path.
Gracious Lord Theotifa.
Everyone in the village was there, kneeling beside the path in prayer to the one we call Theaetetus. Grand Shaman Deerstalks Rubberbrook began the incantation.
O gracious Lord
It was only the second
Theotifa,
time I'd been
the
chosen
one
to
who
perform the
grants us
ritual,
breath
but
and
I'd seen
healing,
it many more
the
times.
one who shows us
My
right
task
and grants
was a
us
simple one.
continued health,
Deliver the goat to the altar
the one who
and then
keeps us
take
from
my
harm
place at the side
and
of the
makes
path with
music
the
with the
others.
wind.
Then,
We praise
I don't
your
know why,
magnificence
a thought
and savor
entered
your
my
love.
head. A
We are
devil
thankful
thought.
for
The
your
worst
grace
possible
and humble
thought.
before your
I tried to
infinite
ignore it, but
wisdom.
it wouldn't go away. It
We
whispered to
present
me,
you
nagged me,
with
and it
a
wouldn't
show
go
of
away, and
faith
it was shouting at
and
me, and I was doing
sacrifice
everything in my
to
power to make
the
it go
life
away,
of
but
one
it wouldn't
from
go
which
away.
you
And
draw
eventually my
our
will broke, and I
life.
shouted, "Wait!" I was just thinking, are we absolutely sure that killing a goat each year is linked in some way to our good health and the success of our crops? Only, I was thinking it'd be quite a good idea to have, well, some years where we do kill a goat, and some when we don't, and see if the years that follow are different from each other.
Silence! Enough of this heresy!
You brought shame upon our community.
You suggest actions that would surely destroy us.
Your punishment will be harsh, in line with your disrespect and willful attacks on our culture, observances, and way of life.
No, please, I wasn't. I swear.
Enough! We hereby curse you with perpetual death. Drink this vial.
No. No.
Drink it!
Drink it!
Every moment in fresh air will bring you one more heartbeat closer to death. You are hereby banished from this community. Leave
But I've got nowhere to go. This community is all I've known.
now!
So I left. And I looked for the first place I could find that wasn't in the open air. And your house was the first place I found. So you see, if I leave now, my heart will stop, and I'll die.
Right, well, thank you very much for coming along. I wish you all the very best for the future and many happy returns.
Yes, it's been very entertaining. Please do drop by again in, say, 500 years.
Stop it! What's she doing?
We're throwing the unstable man outside when he can't steal our kidneys.
Put him down, leave go of him. Both of you. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you throw him out, he'll die.
Didn't you hear his story?
Yeah, he's been living in a cult. God knows what he might do when we're not paying attention.
He'd probably steal all our stuff when our backs are turned. He's got the eyes of an Albanian. Shifty.
Oh, for crying out loud, man.
What?
You can't make comments like that. It's racist.
So now the Albanians are off the table?
They all In exceptional circumstances, you can stereotype the Americans and the French, but that's it.
Not even the Germans?
Only in relation to their efficiency and genre-defining brand of house music. Nothing about the work.
When can we send her back to London?
Mr. Fish stays.
Penny,
William?
the boy's not right. We're not safe with him.
He's delusional.
We're not responsible for him.
He thinks he'll die if he spends too long outside.
And how do you know he won't?
Because it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous? You go back 400 years, say the earth revolves around the sun is ridiculous. Another 200 years, saying the earth is round is ridiculous.
The earth is round.
The point is, ridiculous is a matter of perspective. Mr. Fish thinks he'll die if he goes outside, and your first reaction is to throw him outside.
For our safety.
Nonsense! Look at him. Have pity. What is so important you want to condemn a man to death?
Don't be melodramatic, Mum.
I am not being melodramatic, and don't you dare treat this as trivial. Now, Mr. Fish is filthy.
You can say that again.
Now, Mr. Fish is
So
filled.
I'm going to run him.
You've got to be joking.
I want you to stay here and catch her.
Mum,
That's the last word now. I'm not saying anything more. Mr. Fish, will you come with me, please?
Do I need to bring anything?
Do you have anything other than your clothes?
No.
Well then, no. So, Mr. Fish.
Fish.
Sorry, Fish. Tell me about yourself.
Okay.
Well, what do you like to do?
I like fishing. What?
Well, that's your name, isn't it? Fish. And you like fishing. It's funny, isn't it?
Oh, yeah! That is funny. Oh, I've never noticed that before.
Well then. Tell me about where you come from. What's that?
It's wonderful. In the morning, I get up and look after the animals. Then in the afternoon, sometimes We'll have a running race. Oh, one of the commune elders will tell us a story. It's my favourite when they do that.
Oh, no.
It is. Everything just works and nothing is complicated.
Are you married?
Do I look married? What?
Oh, wasn't that a joke?
That's it. She's flipped.
Don't talk about your mother like that.
Why wouldn't she let us throw him out? The guy's crazy.
Well, don't look at me. I agree with you. For once.
We should phone the police. And I've still got to phone Simon. Come on. Work, you stupid piece of poo.
Oh, calm down. There's no need to phone the police. Your mum's fine. She'll see sense eventually. For the time being, shall we do what she...
Do we have to?
I can't think of anything else.
You could drive me to the nearest phone mast so I can get some decent signal.
I'm not leaving your mother with that.
We could take them with us. We'll just have to be discreet when making the phone call to have them arrested.
Well, that's an option, but we'll have to wait for them to come back. Sit.
Fine. How does it feel to be 60?
Good. Couldn't be happier.
That was enlightening.
Did you get me a present?
Yes.
Can I see it?
Let's wait until Mum comes back and Fish Face is gone.
Fair enough. Will I like it?
I have no idea.
So, you don't have any children?
Not yet.
Good for you. Oh, well, I mean, it's tough. Once they get to a certain age, they can break your heart. Oh, it's different with different people. But it always happens. Do you get on with your parents?
I don't know who my parents are.
Oh, you poor thing.
What? Well, it's normal, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes. No one gets to find out who their parents are until they're at least 25 cycles old.
Yes, sir.
No, it's not. We're a community. It wouldn't make much difference if we knew or not.
Well, why on earth is such a rule? I mean, is there some benefit?
We're not allowed to ask questions until we're at least 25. And that includes asking who your parents are. It keeps things simple and functional. It works.
So that means you never know your mother.
No.
I used to know my daughter. It's as though she's gone away somewhere and died. I can tell I'll never see her again. Well, I'll see her physical face, of course, and hear her voice, but I don't know. She's downstairs, but I really don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm going to give you a hug. You need a hug.
I don't think I do.
You do. You do. Take off your shirt. You're going to have a bath. You can't keep your shirt on when you have a bath. Now then, test the water and see if the temperature's all right.
What does this do?
Do you want to ask me any questions?
Like what?
Like how I'm doing, for example.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Life is going fantastically well. I've got a great job, an amazing boyfriend who's definitely going to propose to me this year, and a new hybrid car. I'm respected by my colleagues, have a large group of friends that love spending time with me, and lots of people at other universities have said they like my research. I go running regularly, so I'm fit and healthy. I have the perfect sex life, and emotionally, I'm rock solid. All in all, I'm amazing. Can't we drum up something a little more enthusiastic than
Like what?
Like, how about, bloody hell, my darling daughter, you're a marvel of modern living. How proud I am to be your father. What's your boyfriend like? Is he nice? Or even better, what's his name?
What is his name? Good name. Is he, white?
Oh my God, no. He's blacker than the midnight sun.
Oh,
Yes, he's white. He's from Islington. Do you care about my life? And before you answer that, I should remind you that you are my father and my sole reservoir of paternal love and respect.
well, I think you're intelligent, strong-willed, and you're not completely disfigured. You're successful, sort of, and seem to be okay emotionally. Do I care about your life? Sure.
You're a wizard with words, Dad.
He shot himself on the light.
Oh, hellpipe, Mum, demons and the light switch. Can we please hush?
This is enough, Penny.
Enough of what?
You know what I'm talking about.
If you throw out Mr. Fish, you'll have to throw me out too. And not condemn this poor child.
Child? What? That guy?
Let him go, Penny. You don't owe him anything.
This is not about me. This is about him. Fish is a kind, gentle, misled individual. He's had a difficult life, and the last he needs is to be shunned by yet another group, a group he sought shelter from, and not have it. Now sit down. And Keith Hugh, he's not quite all there, but he's had a difficult life. And I won't condemn him anymore.
So what now?
I have not finished. I want you both to apologize. That was not a request.
Since when have you been the boss of me? Either of you?
Oh, beg your pardon.
I'm 31. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, you can't. And you never will again. Do you know why I left? Why I didn't come back? Because I was tired of you. Because I didn't want anything more to do with you. I was sick of you becoming more and more like yourselves each day. You with your obscene politics. And you with your, maybe homeopathy does work. We can't know that it doesn't. And let's be open-minded about everything. No, that doesn't work. The world is more complicated than that. You know what I found in London? I found people who listened to the evidence or listen only to that lizard part of your brain whose knee jerks more than a spider having a seizure, then everything falls apart, and all you get is rampant disease, death, and misery. You personify everything that is wrong with the human race. I only came back because I wanted to see if you'd changed, but it's quite clear that neither of you care about me at all, which leads me to question whether you ever did.
I never thought you thought like that.
Yeah? Well, now you do.
Figures.
Figures?
William?
As long as we are airing our dissatisfaction, I want to say what an arrogant, entitled, and downright disrespectful child you've been. Your mother went to great lengths to get you here today, and this is the way you treat her? I won't have it. Your mother is a wonderful woman, and all she ever wanted for you is the best.
And what about you?
This isn't about me.
You're my father, of course this is about you.
I love you as a daughter.
Conditional clause. I'm a conditional clause.
That's not a conditional bloody clause!
Shut up, William.
Mum, listen to what he's saying. I'm an inconvenience. He doesn't really want me here.
That's not true. William, go to the other room, please. Now. Sit down. Well, I'm sorry for your father. He's a kind man, and I know you won't believe this, but he does love you.
As a daughter.
That's still love. And one day you'll find out what that means. It's sometimes people have difficulty explaining and finding their true words, what's really inside of them, what's in their heart, not what's in their brain.
You're as bad as he is.
Excuse me.
You're as bad as he is. I'm sorry, Mum. I don't want to say this because it hurts so much, but that's why you'll know it's true. I don't respect you.
Sorry, I felt like I was supposed to do something there.
No. You weren't. You did the right thing. Sit down, Fish. Are you happy?
Well, it was scary before. But I am now, yes.
Good. Any idea how to find mobile phone signal?
No. But I know a method that never fails to work.
That never fails.
No.
Go on. Fix my phone.
There you go.
Am I wrong? Am I the one who's deluded? What am I missing?
A goat?
A goat. Yes, I'm missing a goat. I don't have any goats.
No, you don't.
No, I don't have any goats.
You don't have any goats.
I don't. I have no goats.
No, no goats at all.
I need goats. Where do I find goats?
From larger goats.
I don't have any larger goats. I have no goats.
No, you have no goats.
I have no goats. You have goats, don't you?
Well, I had some, not anymore.
That's okay. We can find some. We'll go and raise some goats and then kill one each year. It'll be great.
We?
Yeah, you and me. Together. In the woods. Killing goats.
I can't go outside.
Oh, but you can. What does it mean to be outside? This house isn't airtight. If the front door is open, where's the boundary between outside and inside? It's all the same. So if you were going to die out there, then you're going to die in here, because even though they seem like opposites, they're the same.
How do I know what you say is true?
Have faith. Wait here. I need to get some stuff from my room. I won't be long. And when I get back,